let's go over that warm-up. So in our warm-up, we are FOILing. So you're going to do first, outer, inner, last. So that's x squared plus 3x plus 7x plus 21. Combining like terms, you have x squared plus 10x plus 21. Over here, you have x squared minus 6x minus 3x plus 18. And you get x squared minus 9x plus 18. Once again, combining like terms. In part C, you have x squared minus 6x plus 2x minus 12, giving x squared minus 4x minus 12. And then last, you get x squared minus 5x plus 2x minus 10, giving x squared minus 3x minus 10. So we are going to be working in reverse. So today we're going to be given the problems as x squared minus 3x minus 10, and we're going to factor them so they look like x plus 2, x minus 5. So we are working today on factoring quadratic expressions with a values equal to 1. So our goal is to factor these from trinomials into binomials. We have 3 different cases. Case 1 is the example in which our C value is positive. So case 1 is the example with which our C value is positive. That means that both signs are the same. If B is positive, both factor as positives. So you have x plus, x plus. So in our first example, we have x squared plus 7x plus 10. So what we're going to do is make our magic x. And you take the last number, it goes up top. The middle number goes on the bottom. And we say, okay, what 2 numbers multiply to give me 10 and add to give me 7? And since both of these are positive, that tells me both of my factors are positive, and my factors are 5 and 2. So this is in factored form, x plus 5, x plus 2. So the values we get here, fill in our values here. X squared plus 8x plus 15. So once again, start off with your magic x. Take the last number, take your middle number, and we need 2 numbers that multiply to 15 and add to 8. So those 2 numbers are 5 and 3. And once again, we're looking at case 1 where both my factors are positive. So this is x plus 5, x plus 3. Example 3, same idea. You want to take the factors of 18 that sum to 11, and then put it in factored form. Example 4, 56 and 15. So again, you're looking for factors of 56 that sum to 15. So that is 7 and 8. So this in factored form is x plus 7, x plus 8. Case number 2, now we are looking at the case in which the middle term is negative. So if my middle term is negative, then both, and my last term is positive, then both my factors are negative. So if my middle term is negative and my last term is positive, then both of my factors are negative. So you need factors of positive 20 that sum to negative 9. Since the last term is positive and the middle term is negative, both factors are negative. So that's 5 and 4. Factors of 24 that sum to negative 11. So you need two numbers that multiply to 24 and add to negative 11. Since they have to multiply to 24 and add to negative 11, both are going to be negative because to get in positive, multiply and negative add. So that is 8 and 3. Example number 3, positive 60, negative 17. So both need to be negative. So our two negative numbers are 5 and 12. So in factored form, we have x minus 5, x minus 12. So similar to example 4 in the previous section, but now it's negative in the middle, but positive at the end. So the same two number combinations work. You got negative 7 and negative 8, but now both are negative since my middle was negative. And you can always check your work by quickly foiling it back. So you have x squared minus 8x minus 7x plus 56. Combining your middle terms, you get that negative 15. So again, all of these can be checked by foiling like we did at the beginning of class today. The third and final case is the case in which your middle term is either positive or negative, but my last term is negative. So if my last term is negative, then my factors are opposites, meaning one is positive and one is negative. The B value determines which factor is positive or negative. So if my B value is positive, then the larger factor is positive. If my B value is negative, then my larger factor is negative. So the sign on B determines which factor is positive or negative. So here we have a negative 10 and a positive 3. So since my B value is positive, the larger factor is going to be positive. So I need two numbers that multiply to 10 and add to 3, where one is positive and one is negative. So it'll be positive 5 and negative 2, because 5 minus 2 is 3, and 5 times negative 2 is negative 10. So this factors as x plus 5, x minus 2. Negative 18 and positive 3. So you need one negative and one positive. So they have to add to 3 but multiply to negative 18, where the larger is positive. So that'll be 3 and 6, where the 3 is negative and the 6 is positive. Remember that the order we write them doesn't matter. So again, I have a negative and a positive that sum to 7 and multiply to negative 10. So is there a factor of negative 10 that will sum to a positive 7? So factors of 10 are 5 and 2, and 10 and 1. So if both are negative, we get a positive 10, so that doesn't work. If 2 is positive and 5 is negative, we get a negative 3, so that doesn't work. If 5 is positive and 2 is negative, we get 3, so that doesn't work. So 5 and 2 don't work. 10 minus 1 is 9. 10 plus 1 is 11. So that doesn't work. So if you can't find factors that work, we call this problem prime. It is unfactorable. Okay, negative 54 and positive 3. So again, you need one negative and one positive. Your positive is going to be the larger. So 54 is 9 and 6. And we can see that 9 minus 6 is in fact 3. Now, the order with which you write the factors doesn't matter. So you could write x minus 6, x plus 9, or you could write x plus 9, x minus 6. The order with which you write them does not matter because multiplication is commutative. So the order that you multiply your binomials does not affect your answer. Your homework for tonight is that last page in the packet. Yesterday's homework and today's homework need to be uploaded by 10 o'clock tomorrow. Tomorrow you have a Delta Math. The Delta Math is already posted. Thursday you have the worksheet that's back here. Friday we're going to talk about and check all of these assignments. And then Monday you'll have a quiz.